What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Gym Floor. We are back and with a slightly new format. So Jace's been away for 4 weeks, so we just decided we'd fuck everything up and change it. We're going with shorter episodes. The idea is more value-packed, more punchy, so you guys have to spend less time listening to us talk and get just as much value out of the episode. So if you're a regular listener, we want you guys to tune in and let us know what you think. We'd love some feedback as to this format versus the other one. We'll obviously continue to drop in the funnies as much as we can. Today's episode, we just talked about our trip to Thailand and what our big takeaways were. It's a big chat about marketing and the difference between marketing to cold audiences and creating warm audiences, and just like life in the fitness industry, how you can progress, what we learned, a little bit of insight to our brains right now as well. We hope you enjoy it. If it's your first time here, I promise the episode's great. Just hit subscribe. If it's your return visit and you're still not subscribed, please do so. It's the only thing that we ask. I drive a whole hour to do this, so I just want to subscribe in return. I don't know. There's not enough value exchange for you. Just hit the fucking button. Enjoy the episode, and we'll see you next week. More.
Oh, wait. Was that yesterday? That was yesterday.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, man.
Got me excited. 4 in a week was fucking awesome.
Yeah, come on, man.
But just like you made it better for a minute.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah. Nah, the girls are smashing it. Shout out to Jess and Jess.
Yeah.
Doing great.
Absolutely.
PB weeks.
Crushing it.
PB weeks.
Crushing it.
We went overseas and they just figured it out.
Yeah. Maybe we should do that more.
Yeah, I just won't talk to Jess anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry,
well, we
Jess.
came back and we've come back and it's still continued on. So we can't say that us not being here is the reason.
True, because it was the week we came back.
Correct.
So maybe they fucked off for 2 weeks.
So, yeah, maybe. Yeah. So now they're just
I'm joking because I know what they did while we're away.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
We're joking. Absolutely.
A lot.
Absolutely.
So Instagram just added a function that you can see your views for all of your posts on your feed. Well, I just got it anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I feel like they just drip
Late
feed.
to that party.
Yeah. I feel like they just drip feed.
Bro, it took me 3 years to get music, hey?
Yeah, that hurts.
It took so long.
Yeah. It's annoying when you go on like the Fit one and that has functionality that you don't have.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this is really good. And then you go to yours and you're like, don't have it. And you're like, this makes making a post so much harder.
Yeah, because I know that I don't have to.
Yeah, man.
I know.
Yeah.
How you feeling, sir?
Good.
My phone thought that I said her name.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm starting to become human, but recalibrating like
So
life.
the boys have been
Direction.
away. We did Thailand. For those that are the fans that pay attention would know. Went to Thailand on a business retreat. Came back. I was supposed to go on holiday straight away.
Yep.
But when you leave your wife and child at home for 4 days and they pick you up from the airport, a little bit of fatigue crept in.
Yeah.
With a car accident. So we were fixing the front end of the Skoda, unfortunately.
Yeah, that sucks. Were you driving?
What's that?
Were you driving?
No. It's like Amy was 2 minutes from getting to me, man.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it sucked. Yeah. Yep. Just the auto cruise thing didn't pick it up. And yeah. Anyway.
That's my biggest fear.
Yeah. Just,
Yeah, it's fair. That
Yeah.
happens.
but I've got a hybrid Corolla.
Yeah, you were saying, I saw it out front.
Bro, it's unreal.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Hybrids,
I don't think
where it's at.
I've
Has
driven,
to have combustion engine.
like it handles as well as my Megane.
I'll be the judge of that.
It's not as stiff, but fuck, man. It's, for what it is,
Yeah.
it's so good.
I'll never forget that time that you gave me the keys to that, and I fucking hammered that thing. The look on your
It
face.
deserved it. It deserved
The look
it.
you were just like, fuck, didn't know you were going to do that.
Yeah.
I was like, this car's faster than mine, and it has better handling.
Oh, true, because you
And I
said
drive-
the sale at the time.
Yeah, and I was like, and I drive my car like I stole it, so I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm going to drive this
Yeah.
like I fucking stole it.
Because it should hang on.
Fuck, that was so much fun. Yeah.
Until you get lift off oversteer, which I've never experienced before in my whole life, and then it's fucking terrifying.
Well, yeah, because the car just goes.
Yeah, well, you're just like, but that should happen when I put my foot down, not lift my foot up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super nerdy for those that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good fun, though.
Front wheel drive cars are scary.
Good car. It was a good car.
It was a fucking shame. I only drove it for I did 5,000 Ks in 1 year and then sold it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Great car.
yeah, too expensive to sit in the shed.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, and it'd be a nightmare where I live now.
True.
Getting here and back.
Yeah.
Ugh, I have no spine.
Sports car things.
Yeah, but it's good. I really like it. I got that, and I got a new watch. I wanted to talk about that on Fit. but we
Hey,
didn't
my
get to.
watch broke. My watch did the same thing.
Fucked.
So, but I never used it for like. So
yeah, well, that's 3. I reckon they're bombing them.
Because I only play, only use it when I play golf. Because like I said, it puts the rash thing. I got the pedometer thing on my phone, so I'm good.
So one of my friends, the same thing happened like 3 weeks before mine. So maybe they're bombing them.
Yeah. Well, didn't Apple get done for nuking their phones?
I would assume so.
There was a.
I don't know if they got done for it. They probably don't care.
Well,
but we all know
they got done, but like they're so powerful that they're like.
Here's the $3.
Yeah, and here's the iPhone 18. Buy it.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
Yeah. Like. Yeah. I feel like they just gets to like a point where like they're just so powerful. They're just like, yeah, we do that. Like,
yeah.
And you're gonna buy the next one.
Yeah.
You idiot.
But yeah, I'm very impressed. It's more sensitive, so I don't have to put it on my ankle when I walk on the pram because it counts my steps on the pram, which is great.
Right.
Very impressed with that, which means we'll work.
I'll tell you what,
for
man.
you
didn't
the golf.
You didn't fuck around.
Nah, I got a good one.
Did you get the shakes or something? Because you were struggling a little bit, like in Thailand. You're like, oh, this is the second day in a row I haven't worn a watch in 3 years.
I wasn't okay. Yeah, I wasn't okay at all.
Yeah. I was like,
I didn't know what to do.
Here I was just living free.
Nah, I don't. I'm a Tamagotchi, bro, and this keeps me alive.
Fair. You know, I actually yesterday for the first time ever thought about like just turning my phone off.
I think about that every day.
Yeah.
I still want to know how many steps I've done.
Yeah, I thought about turning my phone off for like
forever.
Till Monday.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'd love to just like delete Instagram.
I need a social media detox. I think. Yeah. I'm gonna try and do it this weekend.
Dopamine detox.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a rough week, so I feel like that's.
Yeah, but the step in the watch, very impressive. I'm not a watch notification guy. They're fucking off. I hate that shit.
Me too.
Hate it.
Yeah.
But functionality, very good. The screen is wild compared to like the jump that they've made.
Looks very clear.
3 years, yeah.
So
it gives me an update every morning of how I slept and
so
the
you sleep with it on?
and all of that. Yeah. I can charge it while I shower and gain percentage every day. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
So I have unlimited watch capacity. Never have to not wear it.
Yeah. Fair.
Which is why I get anxious when I don't.
I've seen a lot of people use those. Is it Whoop or whatever?
Yeah.
But then I was
I
like,
don't get not having a screen though.
Yeah, and
it pissed me off.
It connects to the app on your phone, right?
Yeah.
And then but where they get you is apparently the Whoop. Yeah, so the Whoop is cheap or free.
Yeah, but it's fucking $300 a year or something.
Yeah, but then you have to.
Yeah.
So it's like, why wouldn't you just pay like $700 for like the best watch in the
get it
world?
on special for $4.99.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I got the better one because it was the big one.
Yeah, so now I'm in the hunt for some tech because my watch is dead, so I have to have one even though I don't wear it.
Yeah.
I actually am considering going back to the Apple Watch.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I got some really cool technology that I'll never use that I want.
All right, we're going to short format, so
anyway.
We have to talk about the thing.
Yeah, let's go.
Thailand.
Yeah.
4 days. Business retreat.
Yes.
4 hours in the morning. We were there for 6. Day before, day after.
Yeah.
4 hours in the morning, intensive. Hopefully catch up with squad afterwards.
Yes.
Hang out, try and basically poach the mentors to come sit at our table. Chat to everyone else.
Yes.
Go to dinners. Some nighttime.
Yeah, festivities.
Coming in dinner. Vibes.
Yeah.
Up early for the next day. You were very concerned when we booked. I'm like, because we've done we've done these before.
Yeah.
And we had to break a board and cry to strangers and all of that kind of thing.
Fuck.
I cried to a stranger on this one as well, but that's okay.
I saw you do that.
That's me.
I was like,
I cried
I did see that, but I was like, I hope it's okay.
Heidi was great. Shout out to Heidi.
Yeah.
She held it together for me.
Yeah.
Out of 10?
9.5.
Yours.
That was good, man. I think because it was short, sharp, sweet. It's like, it's my jam, yeah? I'm like, I don't like waffle. Don't like fucking bullshit. You know, just leaning into my high D personality.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like there was anything that was like really dragged out. If anything, I was like, on the last day, I needed more. I was like, I need more time to work, man. Because, you know, and they were like telling you to stop.
Do shit, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
you can't give someone 15 minutes to start.
Yeah, I was so locked in, man. I just created this like sick ass workflow on ChatGPT as well. So I was like, this thing's fucking doing everything. And then I was just about to hit enter on the last workflow, and then she's like, Jason, stop. And I was like, no. It's like, how dare you?
But yeah, putting a bunch of entrepreneurial, like 50 people in a room, be like, just work for 15 minutes and now stop. You're like,
yeah.
Didn't know how to tick, but I do now.
I think the activity was like, list all the things you need to do, but I'd already started doing it. Yeah. So I was like, hang on a minute. Like, yeah, that was nuts.
Can you just wait for 2 more minutes? And then you can start the class again.
Yeah.
So I wrote a post the other day and I was like, we're going to talk about AI at some point.
Yeah.
We don't have to do a whole fucking episode.
No, we're going to,
Yeah. My first ChatGPT imagery creation was a swipe post. It's what I learned from 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
And I put this first on purpose and I didn't get any bites.
Yeah.
So we also this week went to a business launch for a VA company and met a bunch of other business people, business owners.
Look at hey, well done, mate. Well done.
I'm very proud
Socializing.
Of us. Very proud of us. And like
going to places with complete strangers. Knowing nobody.
Yeah.
You know,
even the owner, that was it.
Yeah. Even the
the retreat. Yeah,
done
100%.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been quite the...
And we didn't even just like sit in each other's pockets. Like we did stuff.
No, there were moments when like we were apart. Even everyone else was like, "Are you guys okay?" Like on the
Is he all right over there?
Yeah. Especially when we sat and we weren't together for lunch. They're like, "Is he gonna be all right?" I'm like, "I don't know."
No, he's already not. That's why he's over there.
Yeah. I was like, depends. No, I said, it depends who sits on his table.
You were correct. Yeah. I just talked to myself.
Yeah.
So the first point I made is the fitness industry really is disproportionately full of posturing.
Elaborate.
We spoke to 50 people in Thailand.
Yeah.
Probably another 10 to 15 at the launch. All business owners. One of them in fitness. Everyone else somewhere else. Not once did I have a conversation in that 2-week period that I felt like someone was trying to impress me.
Yep.
Everyone was just like, this is what I do and I love it. It's really cool. And it's fun.
Yep.
And then...
Do you reckon they do that in their own industries though?
I don't know.
So do you think like if I say you and I were in real estate,
talk to another marketer and
like say
I'm the fucking best
say
marketer.
we're both in real estate, there would be posturing because you would sell to like you would say like I sell like you know all
I just
of the
feel like
premium.
there's less even in their content though.
Yeah. Look, just playing devil's advocate for the podcast.
I don't feel like because we're so fucking like fitfluencer is a word.
Yeah.
There's no marketing for whatever
real
the fuck that
estate
is.
Fluencer.
Like, you know what I mean? It's not a thing, man. It's just like...
Finance broker-incer.
Yeah, it's not... It doesn't exist. A fitfluencer is a thing. And it's like
fair.
every PT wants to be a fitfluencer or is influenced by the fitfluencer.
I think there's a more likelihood of posturing.
Yeah, so disproportionately was the word I used.
It's correct.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Validate me. Just didn't get any comments.
Yeah. It's good. Well, you're calling out everybody that watches your shit.
Yeah, fuck them. Yeah, I found that really interesting. Yeah. And it's something that I'm reflecting on a lot.
I feel...
Whether that's the circle, whether that's... Because I'm fucking as guilty as anyone of it.
I think it's definitely the circle, though. Like, you're in a room with other people that, value, like, growth and...
Yeah.
So
but I mean even the circle that I'm in fitness. Because I also am guilty of that.
Yeah. Can you give me an example?
So, like, I would want to tell someone that we have 4 businesses, we do this, we turn over 7 figures, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Is that like posturing, though?
I think it's the way it's delivered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're trying
delivered with bravado.
Yeah. Or if you just, like, find a way... Like you find a way to bring it into the conversation when no one asks.
So it's like the guy that like lets you know he like squats 4 plates, but he just says it out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, bro.
We're benching.
Like, no one cares about squats anyway. Yeah. Okay. I think that's the best example of it. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to. Sorry, we're trying to do this on a time limit, failing miserably as every podcast goes on.
26 minutes.
Yeah, but as have you noticed?
We're getting worse.
Every.
The word cadence continues to increase so we can talk more shit. Your environment really does dictate your outcomes.
Yeah, 100%.
My view on so much shit
Yeah.
In terms of what's possible. Like we sat down with the couple that ran the retreat that own the business. And I don't know if you noticed, they just like casually mentioned what they paid for the property and that there was cash.
Mm.
And I was just like, huh.
Yeah.
Like, fuck me. But by the end of that conversation, I was still just like, oh, there's people.
Yeah, that's what I cook out of.
Like, they're the exact, like, very similar to us. Even to the point where, like, by the end of the weekend, you were like, oh, I'm this person and you're this person in our business.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It definitely humanized the people that ahead of you. You're like, oh, they've just done the thing the right way for longer.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, and had better, and ironically, had better people around them. Because I wonder if you're in real estate, do you just go to real estate development or do you go to business development? If you run a VA company, is there VA conferences
possibly
where other VA fluencers talk on a stage the way that it happens in fitness?
Yeah.
I feel like fitness only goes to fitness. And I remember when we did Dent, and I was like, when I did it, I was like, we need to get out of fitness. We need to learn from people that aren't in it because it's too small.
Yeah.
And we did it, and then I just like forgot that.
I think learning inside it is valuable to a point, and then I think you would need to consider outside afterwards.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, we did that for 10 years.
Yeah, well, you need to learn a system that's proven to scale your business. But I think once you get to a certain level of scaling and you're looking...
So bringing it back, for us, we need to go out of fitness because there's no one doing what we're really doing.
That's
inside fitness.
Yeah.
As a personal trainer, now there's heaps of people doing what you want to do. And you should probably learn from that.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
If you want to open a gym, we've done that. If you want to go online, we've done that. If you want to fill your book face to face, we've done that.
Yeah,
we have an online program that teaches you how we did all of it. Makes total fucking sense to buy that program.
100%. Yeah.
Versus when you get to the point where we're sitting here going, who the fuck do we talk to now?
Yeah.
Because we're not fit influencers.
Yeah.
So now what? So that environment part, and like tying it back to like the people that come to stand out. We've got people that, and I probably shouldn't advertise this, that like have moved or like had, for whatever reason, restarted a business and financially have been like, I can't afford to pay for stand out. I need to go on suspension. And like, here's the deal. You can suspend, but you fucking come to that mastermind call every single week.
Yeah.
Because hiding from that call is going to cost you.
Oh, yeah.
And I want, selfishly, you back, but my main priority is to make sure you get a fucking result, and you will get a result if you come to that call every week.
Yeah, of course.
If you hide in your own fucking gym with other people that are doing nothing, you're going to be in the same position.
Absolutely.
If creativity is part of your job, doing nothing is productive.
Oh, man. I can't speak more true to that. Like, I haven't really I know, granted, since we've landed has been hectic, right? So I'm just like, nothing has been creative since then.
Yeah.
But having a moment just to stop and relax, just chill the fuck out, your mind just works differently, eh? Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
Well, it's not wild. It's just wild to experience when you neglect it.
Yeah. I've been really deliberate with it this week because I have had my normal routine back.
Yeah.
And just like last night, I'm like, because I was redoing all these value compasses. Like, I'm getting this done tonight. And it was just like, I was getting frustrated with chat. I'm like, reprompting, but still not right. And I'm just like, just fucking walk away, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, got into bed at 8:30.
I'm so stubborn like that.
8:45. I was like, fuck, I just got to do that first. Like, I was trying to list all the solutions to the problems for one of the products, and it was just wrong. I'm like, we don't offer that. And I was like, it doesn't know what the service is.
Correct.
Go build the service. This is the service. Now show how I provide the 100 pain point, the solutions. Show me. It's like, you fucking idiot. But at 5 p.m, after 6 hours on Zoom, that wasn't coming to me. It was when I actually walked away, chilled, went, hung out with LJ, had dinner. Then when I went to bed, it hit. And I'm like, okay, this matters.
Yeah, fair.
I'm going to go to the other one that ties into that. maximum productivity requires routine.
Mm-hmm.
Maximum thought requires variability.
Maximum. Yeah, well, you can't like structure thinking time and expect to come up with some of life's greatest thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's the fucking conversation in the pool that while we're away, and the whatever, the random car drive that you and I end up on fucking solve a business problem that's been around for 12 months.
Yep.
It's like that variability. It's like, fuck it, let's go play golf on a Friday, and then all of a sudden,
it's this.
It's on hole 6 we solved life's problems. Like,
yeah.
But that's challenging because you're in an environment where it's like productivity,
or distraction.
Yeah.
Like when you're not being productive, like you're just distracting yourself. You're doom scrolling. You're watching TV. Like there's no time where you're just with you and your thoughts. Right?
And you can't plan it because it's like even the conversations we had before the event the other night, the business launch. It's like they're fucking critical.
Yeah.
But how random is us going to a business launch on a Tuesday night? It's like, it's fucking why? Why did you go?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, well, Jake's got a client, but maybe. I don't know if you've spoken yet.
I haven't sent the DM yet.
Okay. But like, yeah, cool. We went to network and mingle and whatever, but it was like that 10-minute conversation over a Coke Zero was
that's
as useful as the whole night.
Yeah, that's it. So like the 10 minutes before we went
was so enough reason to go.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
So the dichotomy of that I find in my own life really challenging. And if you're a PT that's like doing 30 face-to-face sessions a week, trying to go online, doing your own admin, like Groundhog Day cycles, to get out of that to actually be like, oh, the way I do that's fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. Even imagine just being able to hang out with other people like in business and just chatting.
Yeah.
Like not even having an agenda.
Yes.
It's like what comes with that.
Yep.
Because if you took that,
that's not in a non-end conditioned van that's 40 degrees after a day.
Well, yeah.
It says you usually don't talk a lot.
But if you take that Diet Coke example,
yeah.
But like a bunch of people, like you just like the goal is just to come hang out. Like we don't have an agenda.
Yeah.
It's like what happens from those chats.
Yeah.
They have to be positive.
Yeah, I think people miss that.
Yeah.
Even, I'm surprised how many like stand-up PT people like don't come to the pop-up sessions.
Yeah.
Because it's the lunch.
Yep.
The training session's like, oh, fuck, I don't want to drive an hour to train. But it's like the one thing that's said at lunch, man.
But they're just not at that stage of business where that's valuable yet.
Like, they don't know it is yet.
That's what I mean. It's like they're just, they're just trying to get there.
Doing the thing every day.
Yeah, that's it. Just trying to get there.
Willingness to fail beats intelligence every single time.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, just got to make mistakes quicker. Like it's easy to say, harder to do, absolutely. But you've got to be just getting after it.
Yeah.
The sooner you'll either know, like we always say, you either know it's not the thing that you need to do because you failed fast, or if it works, it worked quickly because you implemented it quickly.
Yeah.
Like that's that was the most common takeaway from the 4 days.
Yeah.
Like everyone was in the same boat.
Yeah.
Just like dragging things out, and not moving on from something faster or not implementing things quick enough.
Yeah. Yeah. What would you tell someone making $1,000 a week on the gym floor right now?
Get as many no's as you can.
Yeah, like fail faster.
Yeah, it's like failure to them is the client not signing up, right? So it's like, well, get as many no's as you can because you're going to get more yeses the more no's you get.
Yeah.
So the more people that don't like,
and you progressively get less no's because you get better at selling.
Yeah, well, the goal is to get the no's because if you practice more, you'll get better, and if you get in front of more people, then you'll sign them up. So
yeah, but one of our coaches at the moment is like really struggling with cancellations.
Yeah, like
her ratio is ridiculous. Like, I think it's like a retention rate of like 78%. It's wild.
Yeah,
like dominating 9 months in, and just like was real upset because I had like 3 maybe over 3 weeks or something like that. And it was just like that's the fail faster thing. Because I was just like, well, now you have 38 clients. If you think about if you're going to keep someone for a year, you have to have a cancellation every week and a half.
Yeah.
For that to math.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's normal. It's like, oh, okay. And again, if you're not failing in terms of losing a client every week and a half, you're not failing fast enough because you're not putting enough people on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just gotta send it.
Yep. So I like. It also just builds a great amount of resilience that you need as a small business owner as well. Like if you're avoiding if you avoid the failures, like you're just avoiding a scenario that can help you reinforce your character and your resilience, because you're gonna need it, man. Yeah. Like, you know,
it gets harder.
Yeah, sometimes like every now and then stuff will be like, fuck, like you're just real like cold. It's real, not like from a marriage perspective, but we'll just talk about stuff.
Yeah, and
I just don't really get super excited or super pissed off generally. And when it comes to work and stuff, she's like, you're just so level about everything
now.
And I'm also like, you have to be, right? But it's because of all of the things that have happened. You just like learn how to keep your head level because you make the best decisions there.
Yeah.
So at the start, it's not like that. Like, 3 clients leave in 3 weeks. It's like, it's the end of the world. And it's fucking like, what am I doing wrong? And, it's all this self-worth shit. And then like 3 people leave over 3 weeks now. I'm like, I just gotta go get 3 people.
Yeah. Like,
it's like, just open your books and get after it. Like, but that doesn't come straight away.
Yeah. This was my biggest takeaway from the weekend. And we'll spend the next 15 minutes unpacking this. Been a great coach for a really long time. I've even been pretty fucking good at business, but I've been in my own way when it comes to becoming a good marketer.
Yep. Yeah.
I think my goal for this, and I've done a lot of education in my career, a lot of personal development, spent a fuckload of money on business education, even marketing education. And every single time I come out with more. Do more.
Yeah.
You're not doing this. If you do this, it'll work. You're not doing this. If you do this, it'll work. Every fucking time. 100 grand probably deep into education that we've put in. What I've never been shown, why it's not working.
Yeah.
And I was like, that needs to happen this weekend because I need to understand why we've hit. It's like, oh no, poor me, we've hit a fucking income ceiling at 7 figures. Like, oh no. But it's still a fucking ceiling and it's still frustrating.
100%. Yeah.
Whether you deadlift 100 kilos or you deadlift 300 kilos, not making progress sucks.
Yeah.
So it was like, what's going wrong? Tell me why we're stuck here. Don't tell me to go do more work because I've done more work. Tell me why the work I've done hasn't worked.
Yeah.
And our takeaway is not that our marketing's not been good, because it is, because we both run very successful online coaching businesses.
Yeah.
A 7-figure business in fitness is the faces we got when we told people that were just like, what the fuck? Because it's really not hard, not easy to do.
Easy, yeah.
But we've been capped because we've been using one style of marketing for too long.
Yeah.
And it's
which is the only one we got told to do. Multiple times.
Yeah. Over and over and over again.
Correct.
And like, fuck, man, if you want, like,
it works if you run your own business that way.
Yeah, like,
you're a single operator.
If you just want to do 200K as a coach, no like trust is it.
If you're a single operator,
that's it. You're done.
Yeah, you can get 50 clients forever.
Yeah,
like just keep doing it.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad strategy. It's just like if your goals or your business structure is different.
Yeah, understanding scalability.
Yeah, you need more, right? And it's understanding different types of marketing too, and like where that marketing sits in that the funnel, we'll call it,
Yeah. So giving insight to people into more specific what we're talking about. So we have operated for a really long time around the model of like know, like, trust. So our goal is to make sure that you know who we are, who we work with, what problems we solve. You like us, so we endeavor to be ourselves in everything we do, in content, etc. So then when you sign up with us, you don't get a different experience. And that hasn't always been that way. Like, we worked real fucking hard to be confident enough to do that.
Correct.
And then the trust thing is like showcase results, be consistent, etc., over an extended period of time. Like, the trust comes from 400 podcast episodes.
Yeah.
And that's not just like throwing out a number of 400. We've done over 400 episodes.
Yeah.
So you can trust that we have the website, the blogs, the content, the 3 Instagram pages, the 4 businesses, the whatever, that like when you come to stand out PT, the guys know what they're fucking talking about. So that's no like trust marketing. Then you've got a lot of people, I think, at this point have probably read like Hormozi's sales guide, or at least been exposed to it.
Yeah.
And the idea of an undeniable offer. When you sell to cold audiences, so the issue with no like and trust is it's slow.
Yeah.
So
you have to get to know. Let's spend time doing it.
The idea with no like and trust is like 7, 11, 4. 7 hours of content, 11 exposures, 4 platforms. So that's, if you think about a reel being 15 seconds.
How many of those do you
Fuck, man. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
We're fortunate enough to have quite a bit of long form content. So if you listen to 4 episodes of the podcast, you're probably there. Like, you know that we're decent. Cold audience is going to have to be based on the offer, not based on the person.
Yep.
And that's what we've missed till now.
Yeah.
So if you start to see us doing some stuff over the next few weeks, that's why.
Yeah.
Because the time between first contact and sale to scale to multi-7 figures
is too long
with no like and trust.
Correct.
What would you, again, we talked about this in the Q&A yesterday. Do you think $1,000 a week, gym floor, face-to-face, I want to end up a hybrid coach, I want to do 10K months, $3,000 a week, that's where I want to be at? Do you think they need an undeniable offer, or should they be solely focused on no like trust?
I think no like trust works at the start, yeah. And then I think after that, look, I think both of them can work simultaneously.
So what I've been thinking about...
Yeah. Actually, can I answer first?
Yeah.
I think because they don't have enough, like most of those people are new. So it's going to take too long for the no like trust. So the offer has to be undeniable. Because even when I think about when I went back to, when I started PT, I used to offer a money back guarantee. And I signed fucking heaps of people up for that.
Yeah.
And even though there's no, like, I love how there's just no, like, I had no T's and C's today.
Yeah.
And like, it wasn't even like a binding document. I just put it there.
Just said
like,
it.
Yeah. Which is horrible, so don't do that.
Yeah.
But in saying that, it was like, I made the offer enticing because I didn't have the proof.
So I came home thinking no like trust grows you to multi-6-figure business. You can get to kind of 200K as an individual. No like trust.
Yeah.
Just be really fucking good at your job for an extended period of time. Then I was like, wait a minute. Phone calls are cold sales.
Yeah. And so is a Kickstarter shit.
All of it.
It's
all fucking cold, dude.
I agree.
Like, no one, like, it takes you a year to start getting no like and trust clients in the gym that people have like, I've been watching your clients and want to train with you.
Yeah.
That takes a long time.
Yeah.
So cold sales is actually what you do.
Yeah. And people just don't like the term cold, right?
While you build your no like and trust audience through generating results, showcasing them, putting out content, doing all the stuff.
Yeah. So that can be your turnstile.
Yes.
Once you're busy.
Correct.
And
it'll keep you busy.
No like and trust. Yeah, because we talk about it all the time. Like our coaching business can just
run.
They just exist.
Yeah.
But we had to do cold to get them here.
Yeah. So that landed real heavy with me. I was like, fuck. Like the irresistible offer is, hey, I'm doing 2 fucking free sessions. You can have an hour of my time for absolutely nothing, and I'm going to solve the problems for you.
Yeah.
That's the undeniable offer. And if you make that even better, which is something I want to start playing with for the guys, is like, what can you do on the phone call that other PTs aren't doing? Because everyone's doing a free consult.
Yeah.
Like, what can your undeniable offer be that you close more on the cold front end? So you get more people in faster, which is obviously the goal.
Yeah.
Because you want to go from $1,000 to $3,000.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found that was a big light bulb moment for me. I was like, we have done cold.
Yeah, you just
did it manual.
Well, yeah, but what also happens is you go cold until you don't need it, and then you just stop.
Yeah.
And then let's be real, what happens when the guys need more?
Yeah, they don't want to go back to cold.
Yeah, or what happens with the ones that crush it? They go back to cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have to have like all elements or the types of marketing going.
Yeah.
If you want to just have continuous leads coming every week.
I think if you want to push to a new income bracket, a new stage, level, scale, whatever word you want to use in your business, you have to push cold again.
Yeah, and I also think that depending on what you're selling will depend on what style of marketing you use as well, right? So I'll give you an example, right? So I'm looking for a performance coach.
Yeah.
Right. So the conversation we had in the pool, I'm actually actively pursuing one.
Sick.
So yesterday was the first day of
do you want to do my program?
Yesterday was the first day of like trying to find someone, right?
Yep.
So I found I asked ChatGPT to help me find people, and I'm like, I need someone who's like in this space, young entrepreneurs. I don't want to be a crying session. I want it to be like, get the most out of me.
Yeah.
And then to have someone just to talk with. So I narrowed it down to like three places in Australia because I just want to make sure the time zones are good. Mm-hmm. And then I read the copy, and then it was like, I think it was like 15 grand investment for 12 months, right?
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I don't fucking know who this person is.
Yeah.
So I stopped there, and then what I did is like, where can I find
their content
more? And I couldn't.
Yeah.
Right. So I was like, well, we hit the end of the road there.
Yeah.
Right. That's it for me. Nothing on the website about like I'm also don't want to waste my time. I don't want to get on an hour call and fucking get like I know all the tactics and shit. So I'm like, nah, this isn't good enough. So now I'm like trying to find somebody else because I'm like, well, I don't want to spend like 3, 4, 5 hours getting to know you. Like I just want the offer to be good enough for me to decide now. So I almost want like an irresistible cold offer.
Yeah, 4 weeks of coaching.
So then I'm like, well, because I don't want to. I've decided I don't want to spend the time.
Yeah.
So I think it does depend on what.
Yeah. So if you had an 8-week rebuild, performance rebuild or something like that, you're like, I'm in.
Yeah. If they just had like a a mentality.
Yeah.
Kickstarter or whatever, that's the shittest name ever. I would never buy that. But, you know what I mean? Like I would
conceptually.
But I would go, yep, so sweet. I get to see what this is all about, and then if I like the person who I'm working with, we can talk about a long-term commitment after that.
But if you also went on that website and then it was like, here's my link to my YouTube channel, my podcast, my content, my Instagram.
Yeah. So there was none of that.
I can trust you enough to get on that initial call for you to sell me the top.
Yeah, that's right. So there was nothing like that to do that, and like we obviously did the same thing with our mentors. Like we spent time like looking at the content and absorbing it, which was why we were like, cool, let's do this.
Yeah.
So I think if you go in high ticket on your offerings, you either need to find like a cold marketing offer that leads to the high ticket, or you need, and on top of that, need to have the opportunity to spend time with them.
Yeah.
Like for them to spend time with you, sorry.
Yeah. And then also understanding who your demographic is that you're selling.
Yeah, absolutely.
And whether they want a cold offer or... Because like the people that come work with us will more often buy from Know Like Trust than the cold offer, the undeniable offer. Because they're like, they need the relationship, they need this, they need this, they need this. It's not like fucking...
and they've probably been sold something in the past that hasn't worked out for them. So they're like, I need to get to know these people to make sure they're not scammers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't have this is what I said yesterday is like, you need to have all of them going.
Yeah.
Like you need to have all of them going.
Agreed.
You need to have referrals. You need to have know, like, and trust. You need to have, an irresistible upfront offer. Like, because if you have all of them, you're having every part of the funnel working for you.
Yeah.
So people can be at any point and go, I've seen enough.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to commit now. Mm-hmm. Where like really realistically, like, most people will just, and we've been a culprit of this as well, like we just use one style and one element of marketing. It's like you need to do all of them at all times.
Yeah. We did it. 90 seconds to go.
Yay.
Let us know what you think of the new layout, guys. So this is the format that we're going to try and use.
Jam-packed. Less banter, hopefully.
Yeah, 40-minute workouts. Well, workouts, lol. Episodes.
Mind workouts.
Really want to go train. I'm back. So let us know what you think. Do you miss the banter? Do you miss all of that? Or you just like, here, the punchy stuff's great.
It doesn't matter. We're going to do the short ones anyway.
We're funny enough. Just
works with our lifestyle.
To be honest, just validate that this one's good.
Yeah.
Just make our life a lot easier.
Yeah, just say it's good. It looks good.
Looks good, bro.
Yeah, say it looks good.
If you are a first-time listener, please hit the subscribe button and you have no idea what I'm talking about in terms of the new format because you don't know the old one. If you've been around for a while and you haven't hit the subscribe button, why the fuck not? Selfish. Please hit the subscribe button.
Do it.
Appreciate you. And even maybe drop a comment. If you've already subscribed, drop a comment or a share or something. Get this episode.
No fire emojis. Words.
Yeah. Help fucking feed the algorithm properly, you dogs.
Yeah. Who was that person that wrote for the algorithm? Like, that guy's the king.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, we appreciate you. Standout PT open right now. Go to the website. Get a free call with me. 30 minutes. We'll find the biggest issue in your business and we'll solve it so you know that I'm not a piece of shit. And that's my undeniable offer. Ciao.
See you guys.